Willow. Wanna show us your home?
So we're back out at the Mattawa land, and we're at the spot where we're going to be building a wood platform to put our white duck 14x16 canvas tent. Just brought out the subfloor plywood, and then we got the floor joists that I brought out maybe it was 2 months ago. Had underneath the tarp, but gonna start the process of making a nice wood floor to have the canvas tent set on, so it's off the ground and it'll be nice and level for the inside. I actually got, these are like about 1/2 inch thick foam rolls that are for sure probably 5 foot by 10 foot. Here's one kind of opened up. We're gonna be putting on the floor to kind of help with insulation, keep our feet a little bit warmer. I got that for free out of the dumpster. So there's 2 bags. One bag is the canvas itself, and then the other bag is for the tent poles. And then we also bought from White Duck nice heavy duty tarp for UV resistant and keep the most of the weather off the canvas itself. We'll put that over the top, but so here's roughly the size of it, 14x16. I'm using 2x6 floor joists for a floor. Then we'll put that 3/4 subfloor on top. Have a nice deck. Dad's out here helping. So pretty good size, and we'll also have additional in the front here. I'll be facing this way. We'll have a 8x14 deck. So it'll be kind of nice to sit out on, and so keep going here.
Actually, we're using the clamps to keep it nice and square. Seems really square. That's important. You get it square, and then once you get it square, it's a lot easier. So we were kind of picky at the lumber yard. You know how it is to find a straight 2x6 is difficult, but anyways, here we are.
So we went around, marked our 16 inches center for all the floor joists, and we actually went down and drew a line just so you can get a nail in roughly in the middle, make life a little easier. Doesn't take too much longer to do that.
So we got it done, the first part. Stringers are done. Didn't take as long, hour and a half to do this much. Not bad at all.
Oh.
Well, I'm taking my mandatory break. Adam pulled a little, this looks nice when you have a hot tent. You get a little cooker too. We're gonna move a tent over here. Hopefully get some of that done, move the tent over later, but we're using the stove to heat up a couple. Určitá kielbasa.
These are also coming in handy, not only holding both ends up for me and level, but throw these joist hangers on the bottom.
Yeah.
And you can just clamp it up, and that's gonna bring it up nice and tight to the bottom of this 2x6.
Right, you can do it by yourself.
Yeah, do it yourself, hold it for you, and yeah, it works really slick.
Really slick.
I didn't finish putting all the joist hangers in yet, but we're switching to propping it up to get it off where we're going to be putting blocks so we can level that. Well, I got all the joist hangers in. It turned out good. So next step is start putting the posts in. I already did one corner here. All I'm doing is leveling off the brick and then make sure my post is going straight up side to side and level. Then just nail it in, and then I'll do that for the four corners. I'll get one support and all halfway in between. And I think I have enough bricks to have for sure one, if not like two, in the middle. So I got my leg here. All I do is I leveled off the ground there to put the block, and then that just sets right inside there. And I want to make sure I got this 2-pound hammer, well, 3 pounds, and I just tap this in until I see it stop going down. Don't want to go too hard and bust out the back, but you can even hear the difference there. Now I know I'm all the way in that brick. I'll double level everything off and get this close, and like I said, I measure about 2 inches extra. I'm just playing it safe. Make sure I'll probably pull this up a little bit again, make sure I'm level. Put a screw in to hold it and then nail the rest in. Take my chainsaw and then I'll just rip that down flush just like this one, and that's what I'm doing. I'm nothing fancy. I'm sure, you know, even by next year this will be a little bit, it'll settle in and with the weight of everything in here. But if I have to, I'll just go around with the jack level, you know, raise it up a little bit, or maybe take a little dirt out from underneath, make it work. It's just a canvas tent, it's holding, so not much weight and not that big a deal. Sun setting, still a mess, but we just temporarily put these 4x8 sheets down. We didn't tack them or anything. We set up our Lux tent. It's the Mini Peak XL. Haley's getting our sleeping pads pumped up and I'm getting the stove set up. See, there's a big hole there. Normally there's a Velcro jack that you put in there, so then that 3-inch pipe fits perfectly through and then you don't have as much air gap. And there's also a Velcro piece that just covers it with the same material if you didn't want to use a stove. But since it's only getting down to like 40 tonight, so it's not that bad. It's nice to have that big of an opening to be able to cool off in there here, because this is the stove we use in our canvas tent. It's a bigger stove than our ultralight stove, which we have one, but it is easier because there's no really setup to it. There's also some vent holes here for the air to escape from the top, but this is where we're going to be staying tonight, and then tomorrow I'll tear this all down and hopefully we're going to have the big tent set up tomorrow for sure. So
Sleeping in luxury tomorrow.
yeah, sleeping in luxury tomorrow for sure. We don't know what to do with the space, but morning. We slept pretty dang good last night. We've never slept on a flat floor like this with our Lux tent. It wasn't too cold last night. It was a little breezy, but not bad. But we're just gonna start unpacking everything out of the tent here and put it on that piece of plywood over there. get this deck wrapped up today. Well, we got our tent taken down and plywood off. Got the blocking in between done. Nice and level. Should be good and level for this whole winter. Then I'm sure we'll have to readjust once come spring or next fall. But now we're just gonna put this tarp underneath for a little vapor barrier, and then put our flooring back on that. Haley's finishing up hammering. We got skip some of the process, not showing you putting the sheets on, but it's pretty simple. You just make sure they're square and nail every 6 inches. So the floor turned out really good. The next step is to get that black matting on here. So this, you can tell someone took a knife to it and just cut down this side. Those 2 corners, or that corner and that one, were square. These weren't. So I just overhung them a little bit, and now I'm just cutting to size. Complete. So we got 2 bags. This bag is just for the poles itself, and that bag is the tent. I haven't even opened these up yet to look inside, so maybe the floor's in here too. Ooh. Look at that.
The fun part.
A lot of puzzle pieces. Well,
Definitely a tent for more permanent living.
right.
Not one you want to be taking up and down.
What's in this bag? This must be stakes if you want to stake it to the ground, I'm guessing. It's nice that they give you a bag for it. Yep. Oh, they even give you a mallet.
Oh, wow.
Little blanket. Oh yeah. Big
Just like
stakes in there. This is one right here. But I don't think we'll need that right now. Let's open up the other bag and see if there's maybe some instructions. Nice zippers on this bag, on both. Heavy duty canvas. Oh, here we go. Hmm. 14 by 16. Sleeps up to 12. I don't think we're going to be getting 12 people in there. Well, waterproof bag, roof pole.
Once we got all the tent pieces out of the bag and unwrapped, we organized them based on similar parts. That really helped with putting all the pieces together, and it made the process a lot smoother. The White Duck instructions that they provided were helpful, and they included pictures. Really, it was a pretty basic setup since so many of the parts were so similar. It didn't take too long, but definitely organization helped us in this process. Once we got the legs put onto the one side of the frame, we were ready to start adding the canvas. This is definitely a big job just because of how large this tent is. As long as we took our time and went slow, it wasn't an issue, but you definitely need at least 2 people. As you can see, the legs of the tent are on the ground and not on the platform yet, and that was just to help with the ease of reaching since the ceilings are so high. Once we got some help, there was a total of 4 of us. We were able to easily each grab a leg and lift it up onto the platform to get it exactly to where it needed to be.
Hi, Willow. Want to show us your home?
Sweet. Oh, yeah, the middle ones too.
We got our flooring that White Duck actually gives you, provides when you purchase a tent. So we'll see how this goes on here. Well, we're kind of packed up for the weekend out here. Successful weekend, got the tent set up. Actually got all of the rope lines coming out, connecting tie downs. That really sturdied the tent up on both sides. Ended up making just out of a pallet and some extra 2x4s laying around just to hold some firewood for winter coming up.
Thanks for watching. We hope you found this video helpful. We look forward to furnishing this tent and giving you a more detailed review as we use it more. See you next time.